Hey guys, Bryony and Andrew here from Accelerate. So we're standing in front of a brand new Ford Raptor. We've just done a big fit out of all Redarc stuff that you can see there. So Andrew, what did the customer come to us wanting?
It's just set up for touring.
So give us a bit of a rundown. What's on the car at the moment as far as accessories go?
Yeah, so obviously we've got the awning, we've got a shower on the other side, so that's powered up through lights. We've got one of the new Bush Company tents. That's got 300 watts of Redarc solar on the roof, and then obviously the tent's got all the internal lighting. We've got the RSI canopy. The hardcore lights all around in all the wings, and they're obviously dual colour, so we can orange them, dim them, on off. We've got floodlights all the way around. Inductive cooktop, potential for 2 fridges, drifter kitchen and drawer set inside, we can show you that, and MSA drop down slide. So in the back here, it's just honestly standard stuff. We've got our fridgeless MSA fridge slide. Got some Anderson plugs up there for the travel buddy. That's actually going to hang here once it arrives. We're still waiting on that. We've got our GPOs here for, check this out, it's pretty cool. A drifter kitchen. So this folds all the way down. Inductive cooktop sits here, and yeah. Pretty cool.
We've designed the board to come out of the side window here of the canopy. How is that mounted inside?
We've secured the board vertically kind of thing. It doesn't really take up much space. His fridge slides on the other side, and we've made it so that you can access it all through the hole.
So let's run through what parts you've got in here.
Okay, so it's pretty much got the Redarc pack. So we've got a 2000 watt inverter. That's obviously to run all these drone batteries, charge everything, but mainly the inductive cooktop is probably the main thing. We've got the Redarc BMS Manager 30 here, so that's going to handle all the charging, the solar, the alternator, and obviously also it's got 240 input if we're at a caravan park. And then we've got the brains of it all, the Redarc TVMS. That's connected to the screen, the Red Vision screen, and that gives us controls to turn everything on and off and monitor all the batteries, and also gives you full app accessibility. So while he's driving with his phone mounted in the cradle, he can obviously operate everything and monitor all his batteries via his phone. So with the TVMS system, obviously we've got this big screen. The screen gives us mainly two functions, obviously programming and so on, but the main thing is we can control, that's the inverter on and off. We can turn everything on and off from the screen, and we've also got our full battery, I guess everything that's going on, all our stats on our battery, so that'll tell us, you know, how much time left with everything turned on. Like for example, if we just load it up here, we've got a heap of lights around that I've turned on, so they're external floodlights, so they're drawing 10 amps. So now it's calculating, it's telling us 21 hours left or 20 hours left with the 10 amps, and that makes perfect sense because we've got a 200 amp Invicta battery down in here. So 200 amps, 10 hours, 19 hours. So we've got it wired. That's just a shower light on the other side. That's our side light. That's some rear floodlights. This one here is our internal hardcore lights. So they're a dual color dimmable. I won't turn that one on and off just because it's got to reset. That's our inverter, and the boys have run it to a few other things. To be honest, I don't actually know at the moment. Oh, we've got compressor fridge, so the fridge will be locked. It'll be permanently on once it's in. We've got a water pump, and oh yeah, that one's for the travel buddy. So the other thing we've got here is our full battery stats, and it's just telling us at the moment it's drawing 3.6 amps as I've been playing with it. Once we fire it up, it'll show the BMS charging. It'll tell us exactly what's left in the battery. So it's a really good idea. Everything's just centralized, makes it a lot easier to wire and very easy to control and program. So here we are, we've got the app, and basically it shows exactly the same thing. We've programmed it to set up like this on this main screen that you could easily run sort of on your car in a cradle. It shows you how your battery's going, and so you could check it out while you're driving, and then just with a flick, you go over to, this is the control screen. And obviously with this control screen, that's the inverter turning on and off. We can control everything from here. So it's very similar to another system out there, but gives you more features with the battery monitoring, and also gives you this external screen.
So this is a pretty pimped out Raptor with the RedArc Red Vision system. As always, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. YouTube thinks that you should watch this video down here. And if you'd like to see any more canopy fit outs that we have done, watch this video up here.